What's good, guys? I am back with another review. So today we'll be taking a look at Twillory's brand new athleisure line. In this video I have their performance t-shirt, their performance Henley, and then I also have the joggers as well as the zip-up hoodie. So before we get started, I just want to talk about what athleisure actually is. So when I hear athleisure, I think of clothes that you can work out in or wear casually. I think of them as being like really comfortable and stretchy, moisture wicking, kind of like Lululemon. I feel like they started this whole thing, but a lot of the companies that I've been reviewing recently, like Public Rec or Rhone, they also make clothes like that, and I love wearing them because they're super comfortable and they look really nice. So I'm happy that Twillory is starting this new line, and I can't wait to show you guys what they look like. So the first thing we'll be taking a look at is their performance tee. Now, before I got this, when I looked online, I was actually worried, and I'll show you right here, but I was worried that it wouldn't be long enough because on the model, it kind of looks like it's short. But I'll show you when I try it on that it actually fits me pretty perfectly. Another thing I want to say is that it looked really thick online, and it is actually really thick in person too. That's why I wanted to get white so I could see if it was like see-through. I like when you have the opportunity to get a white shirt that's thick, I always try and do that because it's rare that like you can't see through them. So on the outside, it's like nice and smooth, kind of like a typical performance t-shirt, but then on the inside it feels like it's like kind of like double layered, and it has like more of a meshy inside. It feels really high quality. All their stuff from Twillory is really high quality, and this is nothing different. The shirts do have a curve hem. I don't know if you could see it. It's not like a very like deep curve hem. It's kind of just like subtle. I'll show you when I try it on. But the armholes are nice and tight. I feel like I should try it on and stop talking about it. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, arms are nice and snug. When I back up, definitely is not too short. Really comfortable. It's not like a typical Under Armour or Nike shirt. It is upgraded from that. It is like, I don't want you to think it's just like an average performance shirt that you could just get anywhere. It actually feels really nice, and that's no exaggeration. And I also wanted to say that when I washed these and I took them out to put them into the dryer, I didn't even need to put them into the dryer. They were like 90 to 95% dry already. So when it says moisture wicking with these, that's absolutely true. So if you're like a person that sweats a lot, I mean, I would really look into getting some of these. If you noticed on the back, it does have that T for Twillory, which you guys know I'm not really a huge logo guy, but I can live with that. That's like pretty minimal, looks fine. But if it was my choice, maybe wouldn't have it, but it won't stop me from wearing the shirt. All right, and next up we have their Performance Henley. I feel like with this color, you'll be able to see what I was talking about more, that the outside is like nice and smooth, and then the inside is a different material with those holes. Hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, each one of them has this printed on it. And these are 100% polyester, by the way. So definitely great for working out, just being comfortable. Nice buttons. Here's that T on the back that I was telling you about. Up a little closer. Go ahead and try this one on. The color on this one's really cool. It matches my eyes. Back up. Has the obviously the same fit as the other one in the body, just a little bit longer. Nice and slim on the arms. Neck hole is good, not too big, not too small. All right, next up we have the Athlonger hoodie. And I changed back into my white tee just because it matches better with this. But I want to show you the material up close. This one feels really premium. It's the same material as the joggers. So it's like really stretchy and just nice, definitely nice feeling. I just want to show you a couple of the details. Here's the tag, what it looks like on the inside. They have their Twillory's logo, if it focuses. Go ahead and try this on. And as you guys know, if you've watched my channel, I'm definitely more of a pullover hoodie kind of guy. So, you know, this is really nice, but I wish they made it in a pullover. And back up so you can see it. Length is perfect. A lot of times hoodies are too short for me and I don't like that. But this actually is pretty perfect. Arms are relatively snug. Got pockets right here, they're both zip. Oh, forgot to show you this detail on the zipper right here. Got that nice T, pretty cool. They also have these little doohickeys if you want to make it tighter. And then the hood is perfect size. I hate when hoods are too small. This one fits pretty good. Oh, it's stretch too. I forgot to show you about the stretch. So very stretchy. It kind of reminds me, especially the joggers, of the all day, everyday joggers from Public Rec. Kind of feels like that material, but it's better in my opinion because it doesn't catch all the lint. Like I hated that about the all day everyday joggers. But yeah, it just feels really, really nice. And I actually just realized if you don't like these little silver things, you can take them off, which is pretty cool because I wasn't a huge fan of those. I don't know. It's good that they lock them in place so if you wash the hoodie, the string doesn't come undone. But I don't know, I didn't really care for the way that looked, so they're probably coming off. Alright guys, so here are the Athlonger joggers. Just want to show you a couple things up close. Here they have the T for Twillory. Inside of the pocket they have this mesh material on the one side. They also have a little pocket right here. If you can see my hand, that's how deep the little pocket goes. And this is how deep the bigger pocket goes. Very, very stretchy. On this side, it's just the regular pocket, but then they also have a zip pocket right here. This one is all mesh on the inside. These feel extremely premium. And like I said, they do remind me of the Public Rec all day, everyday joggers, but they just don't collect lint. So in my opinion, these are much better. If I back up, you can see that they are actually nice and tapered. And remember guys, I have chicken legs. So if you have a little bit bigger legs, these are probably gonna be even tighter for you. So I think they're perfect, but they're just like loose enough. Like I don't think you guys would be like, oh, those are way too skinny. They're really nice. And there's the stretch. Hey, Luna. They do have drawstrings on the inside, which is cool. Because if you want to use them, you don't have to leave them on the outside. That just, I don't know, looks a little bit sloppier in my opinion. So since my lens won't film my whole body, I figured I would try on the whole outfit down here and show you guys what it looks like. Really, really comfortable, super high quality. Definitely think you guys would like this. Alright guys, now for the ratings. So I was going to rate every single item individually, but when I thought about it, they all have kind of the same scores. So I'm gonna just kind of do one instead of having you listen to 3 scores for every single product. So for fit, I'm giving them a 3.7 out of 4. The only one that's like, maybe I would change the fit a little bit is on this hoodie right here. It's like a little bit loose, but it's a hoodie. It's kind of supposed to be loose, but I think overall 3.7 is fine for all of them. For comfort, I'm giving them all a 2.7 out of 3. They're all really, really comfortable. Everything is super stretchy, moves with your body. I'll be wearing these a lot for sure. I don't think I showed you guys the performance shirt and how stretchy it is, because it is like really stretchy too. So sorry for not showing that earlier. And then for style, I'm giving them a 2.6 out of 3. Ever since I took off those little chrome things, I feel like this looks a lot better as far as style goes. They are kind of limited in their colors, especially for the hoodies and the joggers. I wish they had more colors for the joggers because I really like those. But, you know, everything looks pretty nice, and I like how the joggers are tapered. I wasn't expecting them to be. There's a couple videos of the model wearing them, and it does kind of look a little baggy, so I was like, eh. But then when I got them, I was pleasantly surprised. So overall, they are getting a 9 out of 10, so 9.0. Alright guys, that about wraps this one up. I will put the links in the description below where you guys can get these, and if you want to try them, I would really appreciate it if you could use those links. I'm also reaching out to Twillory to see if I can get you a coupon code, so we'll see. If I do get it, I'll also put that in the description. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.